Drawing from over 100 sessions, the man in the cave has articulated profound and resonant quotes that deeply resonate with the essence of our being. Here are a select few for your contemplation. Quote, "The mind will always choose the easiest route, the consciousness will always choose the hardest route. So many people have chosen the easiest route, they are only the same as you, but they have made a different choice." Unquote. The mind tends to choose the path of least resistance, while consciousness embraces challenges. Many have opted for ease, but they're not fundamentally different from you, they've made distinct choices. Quote, "There are no coincidences, nothing happened by what you would term an accident. It may seem that way, but it is not, it is created from you, from your thoughts." Unquote. Nothing occurs as a coincidence or accident. Every event, even if it appears random, is a product of your thoughts and creations. Quote, "The difference between your mind and your consciousness, your mind does not know, your consciousness knows, it feels, this is the deciding factor for you." Unquote. Your mind lacks understanding, but your consciousness knows and feels, serving as the decisive factor in your life. Quote, "You are using the tools of entrapment to try to understand the freedom of consciousness, that in itself is a contradiction, nevertheless, a necessity." Unquote. You're using limiting tools to comprehend the boundless realm of consciousness, a paradoxical but necessary endeavor. Quote, "Throw away your crutches that you have created, for an illness you don't have, and see how fast you can run." Unquote. Abandon the self-imposed limitations you've constructed for an imaginary ailment and witness your true potential. Quote, "What you want remains in wanting, what you want, you already have. These are not riddles, these are facts. Your desire to want will always be wanting. What you have exists in one moment and you have never been without." Unquote. What you yearn for remains an eternal yearning. What you seek, you already possess. The desire to have perpetuates wanting, while the present moment holds all that you've ever needed. Quote, "Once again this is your created illusion, your conditioned life of understanding, of not knowing. You have all the answers, you have always had all the answers, you prefer to waltz between the consciousness and the mind, you prefer to know and then you prefer to believe you don't know. The answers have always been within you." Unquote. Your perceived confusion and uncertainty are self-imposed illusions. You've been conditioned to live within a realm of understanding and not knowing, but in truth, you already possess all the answers you seek. You have the tendency to oscillate between consciousness and the mind, veering from knowing to believing you don't know. The answers have been an inherent part of your being all along. Quote, "I want, therefore you will always want." It is merely a state of mind, from the mind to the imagination to the consciousness, which is one, which is knowing, which is being aware. Unquote. Desiring something perpetuates the cycle of wanting, as it exists as a state of mind. This journey extends from the mind to the realm of imagination and ultimately converges with consciousness. All these aspects are interconnected, forming a unified whole that embodies awareness and knowledge. Quote, "As long as you want you will remain in wanting, this you must be aware of." Need, I need, you do not need anything. I desire, you will continue to desire for as long as you choose to desire, it is the same thing. Unquote. Persisting in wanting ensures that you remain in a state of perpetual desire. It is essential to recognize that the concepts of need and desire are indistinguishable in their ability to prolong your yearning. Both imply a state of longing that continues for as long as you decide to sustain it. Quote, "You are as we are, you have as we have, this is more appropriate for you to understand. You might say I am but we are all one, there is no I, but again for you to understand this, I will say I am." Unquote. The phrase "you are" signifies your interconnectedness with the collective we, just as "you have" symbolizes the shared possession within the collective. It is more apt for your comprehension to say I am rather than we are, although it is crucial to understand that there is no individual I. To facilitate your understanding, I will express I am. To listen to more insights and profound quotes and to learn about the meaning of life, go to themaninthecave.com. And watch out for more information to come on this YouTube channel.